If you enjoy this story, like and subscribe. Now let us continue. For 3 days, the human remained within my forest. A forest no human had entered in over 100 years. The treaty had ensured that. The kingdom stayed beyond the border, and I remained within it. Yet this one was different. He should have smelled like any other human. Fear, greed, ambition. Instead, he carried a scent I had not encountered in 1,000 years. At first I believed I was mistaken. Time changes memories. Even immortals forget. Yet each day the scent became stronger. And with it, old memories returned. I remembered a small campfire beneath the stars. I remembered being little more than a pup. Weak, curious, alone. Then he appeared. He never feared me, never hunted me, never treated me as a monster. He spoke to me as though I were his equal. And over time, he became my closest friend. Together we crossed mountains, explored forests, watched kingdoms rise and fall. For a brief moment in my long life, I was not alone. But even legends die. Even heroes fade. And eventually, he left this world. The scent led me to a place I visit often. A place hidden from both humans and monsters. A place known only to me. His resting place. For a long time I stood there in silence. The wind moved through the trees. The flowers swayed gently. Yet the grave remained unchanged. As it always had. I placed fresh flowers before the stone. Then assumed a form he always found easier to speak with. A form I had not worn in many years. And finally, I asked the question that had followed me for days. Another has appeared. He carries your scent. The same scent I have not smelled in 1,000 years. Tell me, have you finally returned? If you want to see what happens next, like and subscribe. Because the man who entered the forest may not be a stranger after all. Morning arrived faster than expected. For the first time since arriving in this world, I actually felt rested. A notification appeared the moment I opened my eyes. Apparently, the system had been keeping track of everything I'd crafted. The stone knife, the stone axe, the wooden spear, even the rope. All of it earned proficiency. And proficiency meant points. 235 points. Apparently, hitting rocks together all day had finally paid off. The system offered several options. Most were locked, but 2 stood out immediately. Appraisal and storage capacity. Information keeps you alive. And right now, I knew absolutely nothing about this world. So I purchased appraisal. The skill activated instantly. Suddenly I understood that objects, creatures, and even people could be analyzed, assuming I survived long enough to use it. Next came storage capacity. Turns out I already had storage. It was just painfully small. The upgrade expanded it dramatically. Finally, something in this world was making my life easier. Curious, I pulled out my spear and tested my new skill. The results weren't exactly encouraging. Wooden spear. Quality, crude. Durability, poor. Attack power, low. At least it was honest. Then I checked my own status. Otherworlder. Origin, Earth. Level 1. No class. No titles. No special powers. Just me. Honestly, that felt about right. My stats were terrible. My gear was terrible. And my combat experience was exactly 0. Which meant there was only one thing left to do. Go outside and hope nothing ate me. The forest looked peaceful, which usually means something dangerous is nearby. Still, I needed food. And hopefully something that wouldn't kill me first. The first thing I found was a bush covered in blueberries. Appraisal confirmed they were edible. For once, something actually went my way. The berries were a good sign. For almost 30 seconds, I thought this world might actually be easy. Then I heard something move. Every instinct I had screamed at me to stop. The forest had gone quiet. Far too quiet. The bushes shook. Leaves scattered. Something was definitely there. Watching me. Waiting. Then the bush exploded. Something small shot from the undergrowth. Green skin. Yellow eyes. Rusty knife. And a smile that immediately told me this thing wanted me dead. The goblin spotted me. And charged. Quick reminder. Like and subscribe. Because my first monster encounter was already going horribly wrong.